Tonight, Las Vegas transforms into the beating heart of the MMA universe, its neon lights shining brighter than ever as the world's eyes turn to the city of champions. The T-Mobile Arena is alive with energy, buzzing with anticipation as fans from every corner of the globe pour in for UFC 320's electrifying main event. At the center of it all, the prestigious UFC Light Heavyweight Championship gleams under the lights, a symbol of power, skill, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Tonight, champion Magomed Ankalaev steps into the octagon to defend his crown for the very first time, facing the man he once dethroned, Pereira, a fighter with unfinished business and a burning desire for redemption. This is more than just a title fight. This is a rematch that will echo through MMA history, a battle that will shape the legacies of both men and determine who truly belongs at the top. Ankalaev, the master tactician from Dagestan, is renowned for his relentless pressure, world-class grappling, and the kind of discipline forged in the mountains of his homeland. He's a puzzle few have solved, and tonight, he's determined to show why he's the king of the division. Across from him stands Pereira, the Brazilian knockout artist whose fists have ended fights in an instant. His journey from kickboxing legend to UFC stardom is the stuff of movies, and his power, his legendary stone hands, has made him a fan favorite and a feared opponent. Their first encounter was a war of wills, ending in a razor-thin decision for Ankalaev. But questions lingered. Was it decisive, or did Pereira simply run out of time? Tonight, both men are determined to leave no doubt. For Ankalaev, this is about more than defending a belt. It's about proving his reign is no accident, that he's the undisputed best in the world. For Pereira, it's a quest for redemption, a chance to reclaim glory and etch his name into the history books as one of the greats. The tension in the arena is electric. Fans from every nation wave their flags, united by the thrill of witnessing greatness and the hope of seeing their hero crowned. Will Ankalaev's suffocating grappling and tactical brilliance prevail, or will Pereira's raw power and striking artistry rewrite the story of this rivalry? It's champion versus challenger, grappler versus striker, a rivalry fueled by respect and unfinished business. Tonight, it all comes to a head. The world is watching, breath held in anticipation. This is more than a fight. It's a moment that will be remembered for years to come. The stakes have never been higher. The octagon stands ready. History is about to be written. Magomed Ankalaev's rise is a story of patience, dominance, and unwavering determination. From humble beginnings, he's forged himself into one of the most feared competitors in the sport, driven by a relentless work ethic and a deep desire to represent his homeland on the world stage. Hailing from the rugged mountains of Dagestan, Ankalaev has built an impressive 23-2 record, remaining unbeaten since his UFC debut loss in 2018. Each fight since then has been a testament to his growth, resilience, and ability to adapt under pressure. His style is a blend of technical striking, suffocating grappling, and relentless forward pressure. Ankalaev's ability to seamlessly transition between striking and grappling makes him a nightmare for any opponent. Ankalaev isn't flashy. He's a strategist who breaks opponents down round by round, using patience and intelligence to exploit every weakness. His calm demeanor hides a fierce competitive spirit and a mind always calculating the next move. His path to the title was grueling, facing and defeating top contenders in the division. Each victory brought new challenges, but Ankalaev's discipline and focus never wavered, even in the toughest moments. At UFC 313, he dethroned Pereira with a masterful game plan, neutralizing the Brazilian's power and proving his championship medal. It was a performance that showcased his tactical brilliance and ability to rise to the occasion. Tonight, he faces his first title defense, a true test for any champion. The pressure is higher than ever, and the world is watching to see if he can hold on to the throne. A win tonight would silence doubters and solidify his reign at the top of the division, proving that his championship victory was no fluke. Ankalaev is determined to show the world that the belt belongs in Dagestan, carrying the hopes and pride of his people every time he steps into the octagon. The division is on notice. Every contender is watching, waiting for their shot, but Ankalaev stands ready to defend what he's earned. This is his era, or so he hopes to prove. The journey has been long, but the real test begins now. The pressure is immense, but Ankalaev thrives in the fire, ready to show the world that he is a true champion, one who refuses to back down, no matter the odds. Alex Pereira is a phenomenon forged by adversity. From poverty in Brazil to kickboxing world champion, he's known for his devastating power, stone hands. In MMA, he became a two-division UFC champion in record time. His knockout list includes the sport's elite. At 38, Pereira's fight IQ and power make him a nightmare for any opponent. His stoic presence and indigenous heritage add to his legend. Tonight, it's about redemption, reclaiming the belt and his legacy. Pereira is ready to prove he can adapt and conquer. The stone hands are poised to make history again. Their first fight at UFC 313 was a classic grappler versus striker showdown. Pereira, the reigning champ, faced Ankalaev's relentless wrestling. Ankalaev avoided risky exchanges, using footwork and clinch control to sap Pereira's energy. He secured takedowns, dominated on the ground, and neutralized Pereira's striking. Pereira struggled to escape Ankalaev's grip, unable to unleash his power. The fight played out on Ankalaev's terms, methodical, controlled, and dominant. After 5 rounds, the judges awarded Ankalaev a clear, unanimous decision. It was a masterclass in strategy and execution. But it left unfinished business. Pereira was frustrated, and the world wanted more. The rematch was inevitable. Both men knew adjustments would be crucial. Tonight the chess match resumes. The belt and pride are on the line. Only one can emerge as the true king. The stakes tonight are monumental for both fighters. For Ankalaev, it's about establishing a dominant era, defending the belt against a legend. A second win over Pereira would silence critics and cement his legacy. For Pereira, it's vengeance and perhaps his last shot at UFC gold. Avenging his loss would elevate him to mythical status in combat sports. This fight is for more than a belt. It's for legacy and supremacy in a storied division. The winner becomes the man to beat, the division's true king. Ankalaev seeks to build a lasting reign. Pereira aims for a legendary comeback. The pressure is immense, the stakes personal. This is a battle for history. The world is watching. The main event begins. Tension fills the octagon. Every eye in the arena is locked on the fighters as the stakes become clear. The atmosphere is electric, thick with anticipation, as both men know what's on the line tonight. Pereira takes the center, stalking with patience, looking for his opening. He moves with a quiet confidence, his eyes never leaving Ankalaev, reading every subtle movement, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Ankalaev circles, wary of Pereira's power, hands high and movement sharp. He's light on his feet, refusing to be a stationary target, constantly shifting angles to avoid Pereira's dangerous left hook. Pereira lands a hard leg kick, forcing Ankalaev to adjust. The sound echoes through the arena, a reminder of Pereira's striking prowess and his ability to inflict damage early. Another kick follows. Pereira is targeting the champion's base. Ankalaev's movement slows just a touch, and you can see him start to respect the threat to his lead leg. Ankalaev fires back with a jab and front kick, then shoots for a takedown. He's looking to change the tempo, to test Pereira's grappling and force him out of his comfort zone. Pereira's improved defense shines. He stuffs the attempt and pushes Ankalaev away. The work he's put in on his wrestling is evident, and he refuses to be taken down easily. The crowd roars at Pereira's resilience. Every defensive stand draws cheers, as fans sense the momentum shifting. Ankalaev tries to stand and trade, landing a right hand, but Pereira absorbs it. He remains composed, showing no sign of being rattled, and answers with a sharp counter. Pereira controls the cage, methodical and measured. He's dictating the pace, forcing Ankalaev to react to his rhythm and pressure. Ankalaev shoots again, driving Pereira to the fence, but can't secure the takedown. Pereira's balance and awareness keep him upright, frustrating the champion's efforts. Pereira lands short elbows in the clinch. He makes every exchange count, punishing Ankalaev for every failed attempt to control him. The round ends with both men locked against the cage, neither willing to give an inch, both searching for a final advantage before the horn. It's a close tactical round. Pereira's leg kicks and control may have edged it. Both fighters are showing respect for each other's skills, making every move with calculated intent. Ankalaev's takedown struggles are the story so far. The chess match continues, with each man searching for the slightest opening, knowing that one mistake could change everything. Round 2 opens with Pereira pressing forward, chopping at Ankalaev's legs. Ankalaev's lead leg is battered, his movement compromised. Pereira grows in confidence, dictating the pace and keeping the fight standing. Ankalaev tries a high kick, then another takedown. Pereira stays upright, using the fence to escape. The champion is frustrated. Pereira's defense is holding strong. Midway through, Pereira feints and lands a thunderous left hook. Ankalaev stumbles, clearly hurt. Pereira swarms, unleashing a barrage, but Ankalaev survives. The final minute is all Pereira. More leg kicks, more pressure. Ankalaev is on the defensive, struggling to recover. Pereira dominates the round, hurting the champion and showcasing his evolution. The momentum has shifted. Ankalaev is in trouble. Pereira senses victory. The crowd is electric. The challenger is in control. Round 3. Urgency from Ankalaev, but Pereira remains composed. Ankalaev's mobility is gone. Pereira lands another damaging calf kick. The champion, desperate, abandons takedowns and trades punches. Pereira slips a right hand and counters with his signature left hook. The punch lands flush. Ankalaev collapses, unconscious. The referee waves it off instantly. The arena erupts. Pereira has reclaimed the title with a stunning knockout. He climbs the cage, arms raised, soaking in the moment. The stone hands have delivered again. The official announcement is a formality. Pereira is champion once more. His team celebrates. The crowd roars. Pereira proved he could adapt, defend takedowns, and finish the fight. Ankalaev is left stunned. History is made. Pereira's redemption is complete. The legend grows. UFC 320 delivered a historic moment. Pereira's knockout win reclaims the throne. He neutralized Ankalaev's wrestling and broke him down on the feet. The left hook finish was a masterclass in timing and power. Pereira is now a 3-time UFC light heavyweight champion, adding to his legendary resume. At 38, he's proven he's still elite, avenging a rare loss and inspiring millions. Ankalaev, suffering his first UFC knockout, must regroup and rebuild. The division is shaken. New contenders await Pereira's reign. Strikers now rule the division, changing the landscape for all challengers. Tonight was about redemption, power, and a new era. Pereira stands atop the mountain once more. The light heavyweight division has never been more exciting. The legend of Powhatan continues.